Alrighty. Here we go. Back with Eternal Darkness, Sanity's Requiem, and, right, we're Indiana Jonesing through this temple. I had to run around a bunch to make sure my, health was halfway decent. Ahoy, Gala! Hello! Okay. Yeah, that's why my mana's so low and everything else is fine. Alright. Let's see if I can remember how to play. Not a chance. Or if I can remember where I was going. That's probably the bigger one. Yep. This doesn't seem right because there's no zombie people here trying to set off all the traps before I actually get there. Was that the wrong way to go? Have I been here before? Probably. There's a dead body there. Yeah, this was... Okay. This is the one that was like Paul Augustine's undisguised self. So I blew it and went the wrong direction, but that's okay. We could blast through this room real quick, probably. Ah. Oh, come on. Alright, and this is my sanity, and down is my heal health. Sweet. Okay. Check out this mural. Lindsay finds this mural frighteningly familiar. It is the scene he saw in the Tome of Eternal Darkness. The fertility god must be Mantorok, and this temple must be its tomb. So this is the correct direction, I hope. Yeah. Yeah, this is where I went with that lady. Oh dear. Squishy. Huh. I figured it would be dead. More dead since the last time I was here. Interesting.
The power of Mantorok is not easily controlled.
What makes you think I want to control it?
Arrogant man. Kill him! Make sure you succeed this time.
Ooh. Smoked him, dude.
The darkness shall prevail.
Yeah, go on, get. Okay. The corpse god Mantorok defies all human description. Massive, amorphous, perhaps. But these words only capture the gross Gosh, that controller vibration was way too hard. Only capture the gross nature of the beast, not the specifics. Its form, seemingly without design or true function, stirs as Lindsay nears, awakened by his presence. With every breath, the creature's many mouths sigh and cough, sputtering in its torturous death throes. Been in its own death throes for a minute. So, it's been some time, for sure. Oh.
Do not touch the hard flesh and bone, lest you become like me, a dead, rotted husk. I have waited many centuries for you. It was not easy hiding from the Dark Ones as they searched for me. At first they passed by, not thinking that the heart was inside my dead body. But I was forced to find refuge here. You must seal the heart so it never contacts your flesh, and take it to the gathering of light.
Right.
Take the heart there, or the world shall fall under a reign of eternal darkness. The veil of reality can only be pulled back so far, mortal. Take your stand and fight the darkness.
Oh. Bruh. Okay. Mantarok has been about to die for centuries. Yeah. Yeah, he has been about to die for centuries. Oh my gosh, dude. Am I okay? Not really. Okay. Holy. We're over here and the screen's way tilted. Man. That is, I didn't realize I was in such dire straits, as my actual main character. So... I feel like that was showing it to me so that I could know to look in one of these. Oh, here we go. Alex discovers a pulp novel written by one Dr. Edwin Lindsay amongst the books on the shelf. This is where the Tome of Eternal Darkness indicated that something of value was hidden behind this book. Did Alex look behind the book? Yeah. With the book removed, a secret cache is revealed. Inside is the heart of Mantarok, encased in glass to protect the world from its corrosive energies. Shall Alex claim the heart of Mantarok? Yeah. Alex has acquired the essence of Mantarok. I don't know what that does, though. Check it. Mantarok's heart pulses with unholy life. Although the corpse god itself festers elsewhere, its power resides within this artifact. So... okay. Did I gain some new spells from that? Dispel magic. That's what happened. Dang it, I hit A. Silly me. You know what? I'm not in a fight right now. I should equip a melee weapon so that when I hit A. That is some baller glass to hold back the corrosive energy of an elder god. Yeah, you know what? And like she handed it to him in the middle of some ruins. Like, did he have that on hand? What do you mean? Oh gosh. Okay, so this is green magic. We are going to cast Dispel Magic with alignment red. Get this window out of here. As the magical window fades away, the piece of parchment that the maiden was holding is left behind, floating in midair. It appears to be a chapter page. Yeah, take it. Heresy. Alright.
I am not your food today. I am your master. Your task is to guard the artifact before you. Let no one touch it.
Huh. Okay. That was a bit weird. Especially because, so he's green. Um, and yeah, so he's green. Kaleem took the blue artifact, which I guess he probably didn't mind or whatever, but he's guarding the red now. Okay. That makes sense to me, actually. Never mind.
In Europe, during the time of the Inquisition, paranoia and corruption ran deep. With the fear of devilry running rampant, the ancients' corruption extended far beyond mortal knowledge, corrupting all that could be corrupted. My researches uncovered an interesting incident. A Franciscan monk named Paul Luther was traveling through the region of Amiens during the witch hunts of the Inquisition. Now, under martial law, the Inquisition prevented anyone from leaving the town and its nearby cathedral, for everyone was suspect.
Welcome to Oubliette Cathedral, Brother Luther.
Oh, yeah, you look
Glad
good.
that our sacred order can bestow hospitality on our Franciscan brethren.
I shall not impose, Excellency. I merely request lodging and a viewing of the sacred relic, the Hand of Jude.
Many have traveled far and even risked their lives for a glimpse of the hallowed relic's true splendor. Of course, it would be wise to keep quiet during your stay. The Inquisition is here for a reason, brother. We seek to purge the deviancy from this town.
I am sure that will not be a problem. Amiens appears to be a peaceful hamlet.
It appears to be, but deviancy is secreted in the most deceptive places, which I believe is the case with Amiens.
Then I wish you luck in your search.
The Inquisition does not need luck, Brother Luther. Faith and purity are our guides.
Dude's got some real back problems. Also, just handed out free shoulder massages over here, too. An interesting approach. Alright. Also, one of those scenes, dude we're playing as sounded like he was in a fishbowl saying his lines. Interesting move. Wow. This place is cool, though. Oh, man. Do I have anything? Meditation rod. The priest's meditation rod is a small staff used as a focus for meditative prayer. Using it will allow Paul to meditate and regain some lost sanity. Okay, neat. Very pretty, by the way. No descriptions on any of them. Well, I looked at the other three. Can't just not look at the fourth. Looking good, fellas. Nothing here, nothing here. Oh, I'm going up again. Interesting. Okay. What is this place? This is where, like, the church bell is? Interesting. Get a lay of the land. I get the strange feeling that this is going to be a lot like, Anthony's area, in which we are going to be stuck in a church/cathedral for the whole deal. And even with such a small space, I'm probably going to get a little bit lost. Oh.
For the love of God! God! Help! Come quickly!
A murder! A murder most foul! What heresy is this?
I found him lying here, dead. I called the guards.
Is this our first suspect? Make sure no one touches the body. It must be examined for signs of devilry. As for this man, make sure he doesn't leave the cathedral. We will question him later.
But...
Hold your tongue, Franciscan, or it might bring my wrath upon thee. Who is to say that you did not commit this murder? If you trust in the Almighty, and you are indeed innocent, then you will have nothing to fear.
Ooh, man, okay. Well. A somber portrait of a monk stares Icily? Icily, got it. Got it. From the wall. Something about those grim, staring eyes sparks doubt and suspicion in Paul. Is this the face of a holy man? The painting captures Paul's attention. A small emerald disguised as part of the painting glints in the candlelight, as though it has some value beyond being a precious gem. Should Paul try to retrieve the emerald? Yeah. Pretty. Uh-oh.
Are you here to pass sentence on me?
No, I'm here to free you. You are in incredible danger. This cathedral used to be a place of peace. Now many strange things happen here. I don't want you to end up like the others.
What do you mean?
The body you found was Brother Andrew, and he was killed to protect a secret. We can't talk about it here. Find me in the bell tower later, and I shall aid thee further.
Why are you releasing me?
I don't want to see another innocent die like your Franciscan brethren. I have seen Brother Andrew make numerous entries into his journal. This may contain the answers to the cathedral's dark secrets.
What can I do?
If I were you, I'd run.
They will surely hunt me if I run. This has to stop.
Then be it on your own head, Luther. Find Brother Andrew's journals if you can. He spent time in the old tower investigating. I believe I can find the key to the old tower in one of my stores. Later, come find me in the bell tower, and I will give it to you. Be swift. We can't evade them forever.
Oh, man. Is this gonna be stealth? I'm not great at stealth. Oh, here we go. Take a look at the new statues. Oh, yeah. Alright, so Elia, there's Augustus, or Pius, yeah, Pius Augustus, Kaleem, Anthony, huh, where's, hold on, that one there's Maximilian, but where's the adventurer guy? The Indiana Jones dude. Cradled in what appears to be a leathery hand. I've read this so many times, but we're doing it again. Lies a mysterious book. It is bound in human skin, and it is intricately decorated with shrunken bones. Beckons and yearns to be possessed. Should all claim the home of eternal darkness. Here we go. Yeah, it even went through his memories. I don't, that seems strange to me. Okay, so, I don't know if there's anything here near the altar or anything that I need. Yeah, well, there's a reason Indiana Jones isn't there. If you want me to say it, no. But it is cool that there is a reason. Instead of it just being like, something weird, or maybe this is before him in the timeline of, I don't know. But I'm excited to figure it out as it goes on. Mad preach, dog. The altar is bereft of holy adornment. No crucifix, no Bible, no sacrament of any kind. Paul is disturbed by this sight. What faith does the order practice? Is this a staircase? Oh! Okay. I probably shouldn't be down here. I had to take a wild guess, but gotta find his journal. Found some crossbow bolts. Sick. That's gonna be cool later. This desk bears a leather-bound book. Paul has found the Book of Reliquaries. Well, what's in the Book of Reliquaries? This is the Forgeries of the Reliquaries, dating back to the late 13th century. Exquisitely illuminated and bound with hard leather, it reads, doubtless, many obscure orders requiring more income than can be garnered from the tithe resorted to forging ancient relics to bring people from outside their region to their diocese, and thus become more lucrative. While it could be said that a false hope is still hope, relics such as Cuthbert's jawbone, the hand of Jude, and the infamous thigh-bone flute of Connaught, while being forgeries, deceive the righteous unjustly. Their existence as true relics is the utmost heresy. Okay. I followed some of that, at least. Huzzah! Near the organ, a steel mace is mounted on the back wall by means of a display armature. Put it on! We gonna need that. Let's check out the emerald. The emerald's deep green surface reflects the light inside it perfectly. Its cut is the work of a master craftsman. Yeah! Big swings. And some more crossbow bolts. Sweet. Oh, wait. I know that tip tapping. Bro, would you get off of me? Wine cask used for maturing wine. The wine inside this one must be very strong, for it seeps through the cask, filling the air with a heady aroma. Yeah, it makes sense there'd be wine underneath the church. I mean, for the... Aw. Well. That is unfortunate. Alright. Well. Didn't see his journal. What is this? The bellows mechanism supplies the organ upstairs with air. It requires an expert hand and attention to keep in working order. Whoops. Okay, okay. Goodness. I get off rhythm on that, and I just keep hitting the button to look at it again. Well, at least I have a melee weapon now. A simple podium and lectern provide a platform for a priest giving a sermon to his congregation. There's a drawer recessed inside it. Opened it. Okay, it's locked. Well, shoot. Crossbow bolts in the pew, we'd love to see it. The cathedral's tabernacle is fashioned from aged, varnished mahogany. Its doors are closed, and there doesn't appear to be any way of opening them manually. This is definitely an interesting layout. Playing the organ is a daunting challenge for someone like Paul, who has no musical talent. Paul could probably play the organ if there was some music to play. Those statements are rather contradictory, don't you know? I am absolutely taking that torch, please. Thank you. Like, yes, I don't know how to read music, and I'm not very good at playing instruments, but if someone gave me a sheet of music, I could probably read and then play it. A heavy wooden chest sits against the room's wall. It appears to be old and worn. I'll open the chest. Yep. Oh, baby, there we go. Gimme. Paul has acquired a crossbow. A woodcut depicting the effects of a plague. The spirit of death incarnate casts final judgment over a wealth of victims. The rack, The rack carries robes and cloaks for ceremonial use. As Paul draws the robes back, something tumbles from inside. Found the podium key. Excellent, so I can open up that drawer now. The woodcut shows an act of blasphemy. A host of demons prey upon humans like they were playthings, disemboweled by mocking demons, eaten or tortured by other carnal, deviant acts. Yep, that doesn't look too good. There's some problems there. Couple of problems. While I'm not in combat, I will bring out the torch, as this game is dark as heck. So, we use the podium key, open up the drawer. Ha! A diary page lies inside the open drawer. I'll take it, yeah. Found a diary page. The Diary of Brother Andrew, page 1. I have finally arrived at Amiens, and my pilgrimage to see the hand of Jude draws to a close. I cannot wait to lay eyes upon the sacred relic. My journey here has been arduous, and it shall be good to relax for a while in this peaceful village. Amiens is full of good people, strong in their faith and their role in our world. If the blight of witchcraft is present in this world, then I doubt it is in Amiens. You might even say, eternally dark. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Paul notes that the door to the old tower is locked. Perhaps the custodian might have the key. Maybe, but, I mean, Freddy, you know where the custodian is? Like Dora the Explorer over here. Paul. Okay, so that way. I don't know if there's anything up here, but also, okay. All my oh, Paul doesn't have much health. I'm realizing that now. Just as a quick double check to make sure that I'm not missing anything, because that was a pretty big scene, and it's like maybe something. Ah, yep. Okay, there it is. There's the something. Oops, totally biffed it on that, and we're going to. No. Oh. You know, I do like the weapon description, so a weapon covered with spikes and flanges that focus force upon striking. The mace was effective against an enemy wearing chainmail. Although usually directed at the head, a mace blow to a limb could break bones even if the armor was not pierced. Yeah. You show. Alright, it seems like there's some combat this way. So. Probably something. Nope. Nope. Instead, I am but a simple goofball. Alright. At least I don't think there are any items that would help me out with that. So let's go ahead and re-equip the torch. I can see a little bit better. It'll keep me warm on this cold, rainy night. Paul cannot leave the cathedral until his name is cleared, and the real murderer has been uncovered. To run away now would be an admission of his guilt. Well, that's unfortunate, Paul. That's not great. You hate to see it. A framed fragment of written verse. It is in Latin, and makes references mostly to diabolical entities, and how man is dominated by them if he strays from the rights of protection. Face of a holy man. Huh. Okay. So, as I left there, let's see. Once again, I'm stuck in a cathedral. A little lost, but that's okay. We'll make it through. We'll make it through. So that's. I'm in this cathedral. It gave me the book. I haven't seen a place to use it yet. But what are my spell options right now? Enchant item, recover, reveal invisible, summon trapper. That just seems so strange to me. Dispel magic and damage field. I don't think any of those help me during this situation. Oh. So that gave me the key. That gave me a crossbow. Yep, that's just one of the paintings. Nothing over here. This room's pretty clear as far as I can tell. Can't do anything with the organ because I don't have any sheet music that I know of. Okay. There's nothing around the back of the altar? No. Okay. Podium's already been done. No way of doing this manually. Door to the old tower is locked. Perhaps the custodian might have the key. I haven't actually seen any other person in here since I've been set free. Paul not only doesn't have much health, he's got to put his hand on his hip and recover every time I take a lap around this cathedral. This Spartan bed shows how the Order treats its visitors. There is no sign of the Order's own quarters, and this chills Paul to the bone. The only man that doesn't need a bed is a dead one. Okay. You know, Paul's a pretty observant guy. Didn't think about that part. Bellows, yep. Hmm. This is literally it. I mean, genuinely, there's... I don't know if I'm supposed to get hit by a trapper or what. I mean, this doesn't do anything to actually advance where I'm at, and never really has. Yeah! Take him out, Paul. My goodness, look at the chunks flying. Oh. Hit me again, I guess. That's fine. I didn't do anything though. Huh. So there's some use. What are items that I can use? I guess it's just the emerald? Hmm. There is some use for the emerald. Somewhere. Go ahead and give this fellow his sanity back. Quick slotting, sanity and health recovery, huge. Huge take. There's nothing on this side at all? No? Okay. Can't hit the old tower. Can I just, like, fucking destroy this? Let me in! I feel like the emerald would need to be in some spot. Okay. Let Paul catch his breath. Too old for this. So I don't think anything in here would lend itself well to needing, I don't think anything in here would lend well to using the emerald. And again, I don't really notice anywhere that would lend itself well to using the emerald. Is there a bit of stained glass somewhere that needs it? I don't... Huh. So I pulled it from this room. And there's so very little in here. Not on that window or anything. Another thing is, like, I don't know, in terms of the combat, it feels like it was steering me towards up here because it gave me an enemy to fight. And it's like, well, that makes sense to me, like, it's the right way to go because it's also the most difficult way to go. But I don't really know how much this game thinks that way. Okay. Oh. Paul is nervous about ringing the bell, fearing his own capture. It is the custodian's task to ring the bell at appropriate times. Perhaps he will be by later to ring it. Should Paul ring the bell anyway? Yeah. Maybe that will summon the custodian. He's mad.
Ah, Brother Luther, not a moment too soon. As you have noticed, dread things inhabit this place. Shambling corpses, and worse.
There is darkness at work here, in the midst of the Inquisition.
I suspect it is worse than that, but I have no proof. Brother Andrew knew this also, and paid the price for it.
Why are you telling me this?
Perhaps you can finish off what Andrew started. Take this key. It unlocks the old tower. It has been sealed off since the Inquisition arrived.
I intend to uncover the truth behind this.
If you manage to uncover the source of darkness, return here. I will do everything I can to help. Till then, brother, may your faith protect you.
There we go. Okay. Now we're moving. I completely missed that rope to ring the bell. Well, at least we've got one friendly in this church. Already better than the last one, I'm pretty sure. Burn it. You can actually hit use on the torch in this area. It's a little odd, but also a little reasonable. Huh. This is correctly sized, right? Yeah, it is. Okay, good. I was like, wait a minute. Did I forget to look at how well this was? Don't feel bad. I got stuck at the bell too. I'm glad I'm not the only one, dude. Lock the old tower. Here we go. Oh gosh. Okay. Oh. Seeing one burrow? Not my favorite. I gotta reload. No. You're lucky my mace keeps hitting these chairs. You know, Paul, you're not looking so hot there. Wait a minute. A scroll of aged paper sits on the dusty altar top. Seems to have been discarded. The shield spell scroll. Paul's gonna need that. Paul is going to need that spell. Since most things are green, I cast red. Wait, this... Anthony? Anthony, my man. But wait. Anthony, no. Whoop, whipped it. Oh, I'm protected for 3 hits. But I can't really cast it again. Bro. Put the emerald in his eye. Wait. Wait. Hold on. I was hoping that would work on you, pal. Damage field, summon trapper, reveal invisible, recover. Shield, Huh. It looks like there's something back here, but I can't interact with it. I'm not exactly sure. It's also funny that, like, that spot was where I was the most stuck, and it's connected to the other, or both of the chapels are connected, and they are both the places in which I got the most stuck. Oh, I'm looking at something. There's something drawing my attention over there. Yep. Take him down. A bewildering array of books and tomes, sorted neatly onto a set of shelves. Yeah, I'll learn to talk one day. Mostly books of a religious nature, awaiting scholars such as Paul to peruse their contents. Okay. What about this one? Same deal? Nope. Music. A sheet of music lies upon the bookshelf. One wonders what it sounds like. I'm gonna have to actually play that. I saw button commands on it. Interesting, okay. What about the hole in the bookshelf? Nope, nothing there. Alrighty. Lying on an abandoned easel is a sheet of tattered paper covered with scrawls of ink. Oh, found a diary page. Not spells. The Diary of Brother Andrew, page 2. I suppose it is understandable that they will not show me the hand of Jude on such little notice. But I must confess that the preparations they make are most unusual. No acts of consecration, no daily prayer or worship are demonstrated by this strange order. One wonders if they are holy at all, let alone being under the auspices of the Grand Inquisition. Perhaps it is my naivete of our faith. There are many practices associated with it, and they differ greatly from region to region. Perhaps Amiens is merely more eccentric than others. Okay. So, Hall. Fine. Anything else there? So now I think I feel like I need to use the emerald on Anthony, but I also feel like I don't really know how to do that. I got that sheet music. That's sure, yeah. I was coming that way anyway, dude. Don't worry about it. My sanity running low. That's just a nice helpful tip, really. By means of bellows and pump, the pipe organ is able to play deeply moving music. It has the power to inspire faith and influence hearts beyond the control of the mind. I'll play the organ. Do 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 do. That's gonna be difficult. Okay. ABYX, then BYA. A piece of parchment with some musical notations written on it. It is somewhat tattered, probably through years of use. Yes, okay. Oh, it shows me. Yo, sick Castlevania theme? Oh, dude. So hyped for more Castlevania characters and Vampire Survivors. That's crazy. The tabernacle is almost empty. There are none of the things that should be there, such as holy water and other ritualistic items. Only a circle of power lying on the lower shelf. Ah, the sound of a man not able to play music. Absolutely. Not musically inclined. Paul has acquired a circle of power. 5 point. Paul has acquired a 5-point circle of power. Now, each of the 3-point spells can be powered up by using the power rune. Okay, so like... Cool. Do we know what the power rune is? So like, you and... Are you the power rune? I don't know. Oh. That sure worked out great. It's too bad I don't know what the power deal is. Let's see. Let me take a look at... So... Huh. What the heck? Narokath and Santak. Narokath, Santak. So, I did this, and then... Huh. Oh. Oh well. So I got that, but now... Still got problems. Number one, I don't know what the power rune is. Number two, I don't know how to help our boy over here. Can't really set you on fire. So, I'll at least cast shield. And All has found a ruby. A two-edged sword. Oh, poor guy. We really did have to take him out. That's sad. A deep crimson ruby, cut with intimate care and workmanship. Light is trapped within its recursive facets, making it appear to glow from within. Okay, so now that we have we're unfortunately forced to put Anthony out of his misery. That gave us glimpses of his memories, so maybe we now know to do this? No? I thought that would be the thing. Shoot. Didn't really have a backup plan. I will go ahead and cast it just to make sure. Yeah, I didn't really think that was gonna work out, but I was hopeful. Okay, so I still can't move that. I have the ruby though, which I have no idea what I'm doing with that. Is this casket in readiness for Brother Andrew's body? Perhaps Augustine is blessing it. Or perhaps it has a more sinister purpose. It is almost if the death was expected or arranged. Huh. So, damn, even with the tools I have now, I'm still not sure what I'm doing again. I can't open anything up in the other direction. Can't use the torch anywhere. If I go back, there's just the bell. If I go down, there's just the wine cellar. Maybe I missed something in the room Anthony was in? Maybe there's something I could do in here? Huh. Because I can't even examine anything. Yeah. And there's nothing else in the old tower that I can do if I'm not able to move that bookshelf. I can't use that. I can only check it. Bunch of books, bunch of books, bunch of books. Oh, man. Burn it. Burn all the books. I definitely don't need to use my meditation rod. I think I'm fine on that. Same thing. I can't do anything with this chest over here either. Dude, why are the chapel levels the hardest in the game, man? I just get lost so quick. Because they're like castles. I feel it. They're like Castlevania castles. That's really what it is. I'm also wicked excited though. The Castlevania DLC is getting an adventure mode in Vampire Survivors. Ooh, buddy. I'm a big fan of adventure modes, so. Okay. There's really nothing for me to use the gems on in there. At least those trappers are gone. But I mean, another interesting bit is like there's feels like I need another music sheet to open up some hidden passageway or like I just need something that I simply don't know about right now. Because I have a lot of scattered tools that don't do anything. Alright, yeah. Get a hold of yourself. My goodness, this guy. This guy and his need to breathe. Why can't you be like one of the zombies that wanted to take you away for the Inquisition deal? How's my sanity? Okay, it's above half. We are all good there then. No worries. You got any new info for me? The custodian shakes his head and informs Paul that he doesn't have enough evidence to make an accusation against Augustine. There must be something else to find. Damn. Yeah, I'm coming. Can't run. There's nothing in here. Man. Maybe it's something like... or obtuse? Oh well. I tried. I mean, I just... Just don't understand. Hmm. Doesn't really seem like there's anywhere for me to use anything I've acquired. And it really feels like there should be something up here, man. But there's nothing. There's nowhere, like... There's nowhere I can figure out to be able to use a spell. I can't get to the secret passage here. I can't think of any reasons or ways to use the ruby and the emerald. It gave me the shield spell, but like, big whoop. This area has nothing in it. Anymore, at least. I really... Heavy single-edged sword, 2 cutting edges. Yep. And also, I can't, like, look at this because the wood is bleeding. Like, this obviously looks like something is wrong. But I can't do anything about it? It's red. It's absolutely bleeding. But it's not a hidden thing, as far as I could tell. Enchant item shouldn't... Wouldn't think enchant item would do anything. Bro, I'm so lost. Holy. Maybe if I go back to where I got the emerald and put the ruby in, that would do something? I don't feel like that's correct, but I am grasping at the furthest possible straws here, man. Just absolutely so lost. I can't use it. think I'd be able to, but I mean, come on. Mission of Guilt. That just climbs me back up to... that just climbs me back up to the guy who's gonna tell me nothing. It does not feel like there is a single place where I can... place gems or anything like that. Man. I'm trying to figure out, like, what... I have a lot of tools in my arsenal. But none of them feel like what I need for this area. Because there's nothing there. There's just nothing in the wine cellar. I mean, I guess I'm gonna try and cast whatever. Unsurprised. Yep. Wait. Knocking on this cask results in a hollow thud. Thank goodness. It is empty. But why, when all the others are full of maturing wine? Should Paul turn the barrel spigot? Thank goodness. This is unfortunate. This isn't what I wanted at all. Okay, here we go. We're enchanting an item to be good against blue. We have that equipped. Good. Shield. There we go. Shield's pretty nice. Sapphire. I would like to finish. There we go. Cool. Now we can examine the thing. There is a massive granite vault carved with hideous bas reliefs. Scratch marks running along the floor make it appear the crypt has been moved many times. This pedestal has 3 small indentations adorning its top, arranged in a circular formation. Each socket appears to be waiting for something. Poor Anthony. Oh well. There we go. Whoa. Okay. Hidden in the alcoves of this mausoleum lie the remains of departed monks. Some have turned to dust, others have grotesquely withered, leaving husks of bone and leathery skin. Alrighty, well. Yeah. Paul's going nuts now. Paul is not fucking around. Now that he's been lost in this church for hours. Oh, uh-oh. Get off of me! There we go. Is this where he got that statue? The Roivus Mansion? Interesting. One for the head and one for the torso. This weapon was crazy even when Anthony was there. You know, you guys, that didn't last long. Okay, unfortunate. Crossbow bolts, take him out. Okay. An effigy of a monk reclining on a sacrificial altar. A deep groove bisects its chest. The monk's face looks almost exactly like the custodian. The inscription reads, "Only when thy friend is sacrificed, when his cries fill the air, will the great doors be opened to thee." That's unfortunate. The door's locked. That's no good. You hate to see it. Yeah. Got some crossbow bolts. Arcane documents and treatments of the demonic arts. Paul daren't toucheth them for fear of the taint of evil. Paul, you might have to kill your friend, so that's at least your words. As further proof of the heresy within this dark cathedral, a table bears arcane documents, diagrams, and sigils pertaining to demonic craft are scattered across the recently used table. Yep. Evil taint and such. This shelf appears to be recessed into the wall, not quite as flush as the others in the room, almost as if it could slide inward. Should Paul push the shelf? Of course. Always say yes if you ask should blank do blank. One down. Two down. Alright. Man, these enchantments are going hard, dude. Jeez. Torn diary page has been placed on the shrine. Interesting place for a diary page. Tucked into a niche within the wall, a stone tablet is found. By adding Pargon runes to a spell, it can be powered up, intensifying its effects. I'm upset that I don't have the translation for this one, and I'm like, where did I get this? Where did I even get this rune? Because I feel like I'm probably going to go through the rest of the game not knowing what that rune is. I mean, I'm sure I'll still be able to make the spells, probably, hopefully, but it's still odd. It's still pretty odd. Okay. So blasphemous shrine stands at the end of the room, dedicated to an unholy god. Paul can sense its evil and finds it difficult to approach. So, let's check out this diary page. The Diary of Brother Andrew, page 3. With a shudder, my heart turned to ice. I came to the brutal realization that the entire order were heretics, and that I was in incredible jeopardy. Who knows how long they had kept their dark secret, masquerading as custodians of the hand of Jude, when in fact they guarded a damnable relic, the essence of the unholy Chaturga. Oh. And used it to lure potential victims to their hideous sacrifice. I felt sick, and despite my faith, I felt intense fear and hopelessness. I know that I must escape this place before they suspect my knowledge. I must warn the world and notify the real Inquisition of their presence. Knowing death is just around the corner, and fearing every moment, I commit these words to paper. Augustine will find this book. I will remove certain pages and hide them, so that all who may follow might discover the truth before it is too late. Makes sense to me. Alright, well, this is probably enough proof, so I go back to Bell Tower Guide. It's sad, but I'm probably gonna have to hit the big backtrack energy. Ah, this is the room that's going to suck. Right. Yes. Well, shield lasts a while. That's pretty nice, honestly. I was worried that it would just, wear off kind of quick and you'd have to cast it, like, right as you went into a fight, but, I mean, I haven't fought anything for a minute, and I'm still looking pretty good. I still got 2 dots floating around me, so Not bad at all. It was worth it to go to those trapper dimensions so I wouldn't have to mess with those things again. Just run through that room. Why is the camera turned like this? The camera's not usually turned like this. What's happening? I don't like this at all. This. Something's gonna happen. This is weird. Huh. I have very rarely been so put at unease by a shift in camera angle. But that did it. That definitely did it. I did not like that one bit. Alright. Where are you?
Brother Andrew suspected Augustine all along. I managed to find remnants of his journal, and it all points to Augustine's involvement with a paganistic cult operating inside the cathedral.
Aye, the cathedral's dark secret has been uncovered. I too suspected this, but was too afraid to act. Augustine himself is a heretic.
He has covered his tracks well, claiming that the sacred relic, the Hand of Jude, was stored here. He had those who came to see it murdered. The Hand of Jude never existed.
And with that realization, the trap closes, brother. My days here are numbered. I awoke to find this cruel dagger placed upon my pillow this morn. It can only mean one thing. I know too much, and they are moving to silence me. I can only hope that what little faith I have left is enough to save my soul. Please, take this thing away from me. Its very sight troubles me to no end. May your faith protect thee, Brother Luther, for that's all you have.
What was going on up here? Uh-oh. Well, time to commit crimes and sins. Crimes and sins. Not good. Oh. Didn't even notice you were there, pal. Maybe next time. Oh my gosh. I know what I've got to do. And it's gonna suck. But I will look at the description. An ornate, long-bladed knife used to sacrifice humans. For Paul to even pick it up is repulsive, for the sense of evil it emits is intense and unnerving. The souls this blade has taken live on within its metal. You know, I have the proof I need. Maybe I could have just left. Oh, no, 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 no. Don't do it. Don't do it. Go, go, go. Get out of here. Hey. Sweet. I made it. I thought that was going to be really bad for me. Sneaky, sneaky. Oh, dang. Totally whiffed it. Thought the blade was longer than it was. Sometimes that's how it goes. All right. Oh. That's unfortunate. But wait, what about this? What? What about, I thought that was the door that was gonna open up. Okay. Ooh, wow. This sound is rough. Paul's progress forward is blocked by a corrosive spell. Obviously, someone wants to keep intruders at bay, and this lethal magic is just the way to do it. Okay, so, to counter this spell, I should use red with... fuck. Well, maybe I could just use the 3-stage, and it's good enough. Nope. Okay, so... Spell magic takes that and that one, so I need this. You. It takes this. I'll do this, this. Area. This spell. Makes sense to me. Okay. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna take a minor break real quick. And, be back in just a moment.
It's coming to a close. I guess I should know that I'm never gonna see you again in a place that sells vintage clothes. I guess you should know that it hasn't been the easiest years for a band of living in the throes. And then I see a smile between repetitive aisles of flannel shirts, and I thought you would show like a beautiful ghost caught in a saving throw. And I don't even care that it's over, and I don't even care. Coming to a, I guess I should know that the softer every face, the words remain as shown in the summer snow. Well, it hasn't been the easiest years in a life that hasn't let you go. And then I see a smile between repetitive aisles of well-worn dirt, and I thought you would show, I thought you would show, I thought you would show, and I don't even care that it's over, and I don't even care. ever look back in anger, I won't ever look back at all. It's coming to a close. It's coming to a close. It's coming to a close. It's coming to a.
All right. There we go. That's the one. That's the one. Alrighty. We continue. I can't see a damn thing in this place. Oh my gosh. Thank you for the welcome back, Ella. Hell yeah. Oh dear. Lying in a pool of his own blood is the custodian, Paul's only ally in his fight against the darkness. His soul no doubt lingers, fused to the altar on which his life has been taken, watching over his own rapidly cooling corpse. Feeling all hope escape him, Paul's situation is suddenly 1,000 times more desperate than before. Now he is alone against the darkness.
You are a clever man, Brother Luther. Wanting answers to clarify your new position as fugitive, you seek them out, and this is what you find. Tell me, what does a man such as yourself think of when he finds a viper's nest of heresy? When he finds the very source of corruption?
I think of irony. Irony of what you, masquerading as a member of the Inquisition, stand for. And that you stand for evil.
Evil is merely a perspective which no longer concerns me, Luther. You will be executed in the most painful manner imaginable. After we have broken your frail body and mind in the name of our true Lord, Zelatoth. Come, my children, feast on this morsel, and let us return to our preparations.
Mermaid man. Evil! Hell yeah, dude. Okay, is there anything else I can do about this altar here? Altar situation. Yep, nope, it's just bad news bears. Okay, well. Unfortunate. There's no key over there, which I was kind of hoping for to get through that door. Oh, he's gonna open it for me. I should have stabbed you in the back as soon as you turned around, you bastard. But just in case I run into some problems. New spell. Wait, spell list. You and you, new spell. Chaturga. Power. Self. Protect. Oh, yeah. Enchant item is that fast H and sideways T. Fast H, sideways T. Can I just do this? Sweet. That's way easier. Yeah. We're just doing that from now on to discover those spells. We're gonna enchant the heck out of this thing. Oh yeah. Paul's on the warpath, baby. Let's go. I'll show you an inquisition. This door is decorated more than most within the catacombs. Sensing an immense evil behind this door, Paul wonders if the ceremony the monk had mentioned earlier is taking place behind it. Should Paul enter and put an end to the heresy? Yeah. Huh. This is... Oh dear. Nobody expects the Paul Inquisition. Maybe I should have done the crossbow instead.
This is the one that seeks to do combat with me.
Your task, my liege and greater guardian, is to guard this place. Do not worry about this worm. His kind yelps in terror at the sight of your mightiness. We will dispose of him ourselves.
Well,
if I am to guard this place, then I will do it as I see fit. Be gone, leave me, and I will guard this artifact as you have instructed.
well, my shield spell didn't really work so well, huh? Damn. Unfortunate. Wow. Man, Paul got fucked up. I just found a note from Edward. How did I find it? Why does my sanity go to nothing? My sanity gets lower and lower each time I'm done reading the book, dude, I swear. The note reads, "My dearest Alex, I am glad that you have followed my paper trail thus far. I knew I could depend on you. This will be the hardest part of your journey. Look for the 88 keys to continue your journey into the past. Your loving grandfather, Edward." Look for the what? 88 keys, man. That ain't good. And my sanity's real low. I'm just planning on having a little bit of fun with it. Oh, look at that! The book was flying. That was cool. Oh. Wow, that's upsetting. I really don't like the footsteps. Oh, and you can hear, like, exactly where they're coming from, too. That's the worst bit of it. Oh, gosh. Oh, the wall's bleeding. Interesting, okay. So, Alex, adjust the mirror, yes. Oh, right, I can only adjust it up and down. Huh. There's probably something that I will need to do in this room at some point, but I sure haven't figured it out. Beautiful carriage clock. Time permanently set to 3:33. Portraits of the ancestral Roivas line the foyer walls. Their faces reveal a dark, brooding edge. There is something about each one that gives the viewer an unsettling feeling. Neat. Hmm. Yeah, I figured he would be looking at me. Still don't understand that part. And I don't think I have anything I could particularly use on it either. This will be the hardest part, the 88 keys thing. This will be the hardest part of your journey. Look for the 88 keys to continue your journey into the past. Look for the 88 keys. The 88 keys. Hold on. Where did I see it? Shoot. No, they're real. They're actually real. Okay. I didn't think they were real. I thought that was just my sanity messing with me. Okay. Alrighty. It was just my sanity messing with me. The 88 keys, no. Here we go. Seeing the piano stirred up distant recollection of Paul Luther's story in Alex's mind. The echoes of those notes within the cathedral echo also within her own consciousness. Her hands are drawn to the keys, almost of their own accord. Should Alex play the piano? Yeah. Nice that there are different tones. A chapter page is hidden inside the piano. Of course I should, yeah. Alex has found a chapter page entitled The Forbidden City.
Who are you?
I am your lord and conqueror.
What manner of forsaken being are you?
So, you can see me in my true form. You are a gifted man. Take this one and use him as the foundation for the pillar. He is special and should be given a special place among the suffering.
Man. Yeah, 88 keys, the piano. They're piano keys, they're not real keys. That was a good hint, though, of like, hey, go to the piano, because otherwise, there's no way you could figure that out, dude. I mean,
Much has been
for
written
real.
about the exploits of conquerors. In the context of history, one man's champion is another man's nemesis, hero or murderer. Much has been written, but what has not is far more interesting. The Tome of Eternal Darkness mentions a Venetian artist and architect of the Renaissance named Roberto Bianchi. Roaming abroad to find inspiration, he was captured by a warlord expanding his empire. He forced Roberto to use his architectural and engineering skills to construct a monument to his greatness. To complete his task, he must survey the site.
All right.
Survey the site quickly, dog, and maybe you'll live long enough to see the sacrament's construction.
Huh. Okay.
Did you think we would trust you, Bianchi? Even though you are graced with the generosity of our liege, you are still his prisoner. As I said, finish your work quickly, and maybe we'll drag you out of this hole.
Roberto must survey the ruins of this ancient temple. The rooms he must survey can be found on the map. Only when these areas have been inspected can this construction begin. The foundation for the monument has been constructed, but it has suffered some damage. The rest of the complex is unknown, and Roberto must discover it if construction can continue. Might as well have something equipped down here. He's got a torch. Oh dear. Someone to talk to? Stop walking away from me. A frantic worker looking for answers to questions that can't be answered. He hopes Roberto is there to save them, and longs to see his family and friends once he escapes. No, I'm trapped. I'm also trapped here, man. Oh, I tried to light the stuff. Okay. Can't go this way. Roberto's looking wild as hell. Oh, okay. Interesting move. I did not expect an enemy there with no weapons. One of Roberto's fellow slaves lies dead. His wounds seem to have attracted the attention of the beasts, for they have been gnawed open, spilling his innards onto the dusty floor. Those are crossbow bolts? Yep. Another crossbow. Should Roberto try to survey this area? The structure around here shows signs of stress. It is far from sound. Perhaps with some reinforcement it might be able to suit the requirements of the monument. An old scythe lies discarded on a nearby ledge. I actually don't have a clue what that is. This is a scythe, a curved Arabic sword with a distinctive pommel. The scythe is the standard weapon of most Middle Eastern armies. Neat. Alright, what are my stats here? Very little magic. Okay, everything else is kind of fine. This lever is situated near the gate. Should Roberto pull the lever? I don't really have options, do I? Pull it. That wasn't what I hoped it would open. Well, that one, and the red side's gonna open. Yep. Why wouldn't it? Finish this one off. His head grows back in the background. Bro. Come on, how many swipes does it take on this one? Okay. Long last, all the gates are opened up. And of course, you guys get up, because why wouldn't you? Come on. A lot of these are really tight corridors, and I will say that makes melee combat quite a bit more difficult. That's crossbow bolts. The man babbles incoherently about worms devouring his countrymen, and that Roberto will be next. Crossbows that stop the lich. I think the, because like it's not this story isn't particularly historical, but oh, all right, another walk down memory lane. So Paul Luther is here now. However, the adventurer guy, who I fail to recall, is not here still. Alright. Right, I couldn't have cast spells even if I wanted to. Alright. But now I can. Now I have the tome. The worker is surprised to see Roberto. He confesses to cowardice, as he stayed behind while others ventured further into the complex. When the screams of the others echoed from the walls, he dared not move. Probably good that you're not moving, bud. Stay not moving. Gonna take it slow through this walkway. A little bit at a time here. If I see the door, I'll make a break for it. Is that the door? Well, you know what? Maybe I just don't know what a door looks like. Ah, okay. collapsed roof and scaffolding prevent Roberto from proceeding further down this corridor. Uh-oh. Oh, he summoned a trapper. A tattered scroll of paper sits atop the die, collecting dust. Summon zombie spell scroll. Uh-oh, he's going. He's going. Climb down. Oh. This isn't good. Not that. I need shield. Oh, yeah. A worker's corpse lay amidst a pile of rubble. The man's body had been pulverized by being thrown against the wall with such ferocity that it had collapsed. Some crossbow bolts. Unfortunate part about checking the map is reading the map kind of sucks. So interesting. Oh, I might have to backtrack through this, dude. So this is where I am right now. I feel like I missed some crucial spots I need to look at. Another worker's corpse, this time slashed from behind as he ran from his attacker, hoping for escape. Okay. Ravaged corpses litter the room. Their flesh has been devoured in places, and decomposition has already set in. A spell transcribed onto human skin, written with ink made from distilled fat. This conjuration summons a shambling corpse from the plains of eternal darkness, where the dead, all manner of fell things dwell. This magic should not be undertaken lightly, for its toll on the psyche of mortal kind is not pleasant. To see with the eyes of the dead is to become them. Tyr and Arretak. Tyr and Arretak. Tyr and oh, that's not exactly what I wanted. Alright, Tug, this must be Tyr. And then... Okay. So... No, that's not what I meant to do. After a zombie has been summoned, press A to attack enemies. Attacks can be targeted using R. Attack an enemy's head to perform a gnaw attack. Oh, I get to control the zombie? Dude, what? Press start to release control of the zombie. Press L and that to make the zombie walk faster. Zombies can open doors, but not pick up items. Goodbye. Cool. There's something I need to search in here? Let me check the map real quick. No. What the fuck? Bro, what do you mean? The screams, a little worrisome. I'll be real. Oh, jeez. This is not any better than where I was. Yeah, okay, it might be a little bit, because I hate fighting those Batwing guys that block. Don't fucking eat my magic. Stop, dude. Come on. Okay. This... no. Okay. Although crumbling in places, the structure of this area could be braced to provide enough of a foundation for the monument. Whoa! Ah, I'm surrounded. Oh man. Oh man. This is bad. This is real bad. But I'm gonna need you to get out. Oh, buddy. Was there even a ladder here? Okay. Oh, buddy, let me tell you how much I forgot to save since we started. Dr. Edwin Lindsay, I'm still. Okay, let's run around some and maybe. Oh dear. Health not great, but you know what? I don't actually have to go back in that room again, so at least there's that. Well, I think I'm gonna call it there. I wanted to do this. I wanted to do like this stream at night, like actually it'd be dark and spooky and like. Honestly, the sanity effects are kind of creeping me out. But yeah, thanks for joining. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, yeah, that save was a long time ago, dude. But yeah, good night, everybody. Catch y'all in the next one, and we'll keep continuing on with Eternal Darkness. Bye.